All right, welcome back. Sorry, sorry about the delay. I finally got off work early for a change. I got off work at 12 o'clock or midnight my time. So I decided to hop online. When I work 12 hours, I pretty much have to eat and go directly to bed when I work 12 hours every day the way that I do. I don't even understand how I sneak in videos when I'm working 12 hours. But I think today is Thursday. And earlier today, I thought today was Friday. My job is driving me crazy. It truly is. And I'm actually thinking about stepping down or demoting myself because I don't really get any support. Nobody knows the job, so nobody is able to work with me. People around me can't even work in sync with me. People don't read emails. It's just a recipe for disaster. The ignorance that surrounds my job is a recipe for disaster. No question. My supervisor should know my job through and through. No excuses. And he doesn't. Neither of them do. My team leader, nobody knows. The managers don't know my job. So it's just ridiculous. I sent the email to my supervisors and my team leaders back in January, and they just now read it today. Just read it for the first time today. When I get to work, there are usually two people, there are always two people doing my job. And when I get there, they leave, and there's only one, me. They double team my job when I'm not there. And I've just never seen such an unprofessional company in my life. And it drives me crazy. It's an extremely stressful position. And another thing that upsets me, people expect me to be happy all day. And they assume that I'm happy. Oh, shout out to everybody in the house. I didn't think nobody was in here. You got Gerard the King, Buster Gundo, Lila, Dog Disser, Slime Creeper, Smiles in the building. Oh, I was going on a tangent. But yeah, this job stresses me out. It stressed me out something crazy. Something seriously crazy. But anyway, I did a search when I got home. And I can't believe how often police officers have to deal with knife attacks from women. Now, I'm sure, of course, out of the total population, it's like nothing. The average woman is not going to get arrested, first of all. And second of all, not going to go at a cop with a knife. I mean, I don't understand why somebody would do something like that anyways. A cop, you like, the cop is armed, right? And you think your little butter knife is supposed to be some type of challenge. Most of these women be high, I assume, I don't know. But Lord, what makes you that high? Where you want to literally bring a knife to a gunfight. Like, what brand of fentanyl are you taking? And how many doses? It's just crazy, man. It's too many crazy people in the world. The irresponsibility is a huge problem with so many people at my job. It's so crazy. And then people in general. Irresponsibility and laziness. And it's like they try to I basically am the supervisor when I'm there. I kid you not. I carry the brunt of the responsibilities when I'm there. And it shouldn't be like that. All because I'm more motivated. And I don't make the same mistakes twice. I'm sharp, stuff like that. Excuse me. But it's like, man, it's just horrible. Horrible. It feel like something going on in the world, man. Like, it seriously feel like something in the water that's dumbing people down. There's something dumbing people down, some people's brains down. For real, man. And it's in line or coincides with America becoming more overweight and obese. Definitely food is a part of it. They putting something in the food, man. Before the 50s, both white and black America was a whole lot slimmer. The majority of the population was slim before the 50s. And I think, pretty much throughout the 50s, we was slim, active, probably going to dances every weekend, active lifestyles, and more natural food. We was in a much better state of mind. They're doing something to us, man. Something is being done to us. There is no way people are just this dumb and it's this rampant. It's not dumb, it's degenerate. Oh, another thing I wanted to point out. This dog culture critic crusade, this is really a war on degeneracy, man. It's really a war on degeneracy. Because dog culture is connected to too many things. And when you include the absence of protection for your young, you're dealing with deep psychological issues. It's not just a doggy issue. A lot of people, sort of sum my channel up as a bunch of doggy issues and doggy stuff. But this is actually connected to a lot of different things. When you have reduced or pretty much absent, like you no longer even protect your young, something's going on. Like something serious. It's not minor. Whatever's wrong with your brain, it is major. Something is reversing the human brain, causing our brain to like function in a way it's not supposed to. That's what it feels like. I'm just speaking what it feels like. That's the energy I get. Like, whoa. Every now and then I run into a sharp individual. Everybody on follow this channel feels like sharp individuals. And I'm happy about that. That I got sane people to interact with, at least while I'm here. Man, shout out So Funny in the house. Yeah, man. Yeah, it seemed like good people hard to come by. And in general, people don't look at being a good person as a cool thing. It used to be hip to be a decent person to be around. But now, it's all about how degenerate you can be. How savage. Ain't that the word they use? How savage you can be. And it's like, man, please. It's to the point where people will try to be humorous by just being real degenerate. And it is stuff it's not even funny. It's just, but you're being real savage and degenerate. What in the world is this? Okay. Yeah, these people in these knives, man. These types of cases do bother me, though. These acts of violence like this, people brandishing guns, pointing at cops, pointing at launching attacks against the general public, because it's an extreme extension of something that's going wrong in that society. An extreme example or expression of whatever is going wrong in the society. And I almost feel like, man, there's no way it could be coincidental, for such a large portion of the population to be, sort of equally dumbed down. Especially when it comes to dogs. See, with dog culture, everything is clear. Because they're like all equally nutters, and dumbed down. Almost. I won't say almost. It's like there's a equality among all of them. Lord, my goodness. Okay, wait a minute. I haven't even done a search yet. Oh, there's this video I want y'all to see here real quick. You know how you can tell if an animal is a good animal? If it's a good-hearted animal, watch how it interacts with other animals. Right? And when it comes to dogs, what do? Always attack or try to intimidate. Always. It's always some type of aggression and hostility. Look at this mutt. Look at this mutt. And this is how they do us. This is how they treat humans. Charged at these bully breeds, but the bully breeds didn't move. So the dumb mutts just stood there barking. But rest assured, they made an attempt to intimidate. You see, look, everything is immediately when they see another dog, it's hostility. Let's see who can punk who out, who can dominate who. Look, it's immediately. Who can intimidate who? Who can dominate who? And it's an establishment of dominance right off the rip. Just a violent natured creature. Every instinct, well, I won't say every instinct, but this is like a strong part of their instinct, a strong instinct among dogs. This is what makes them dogs, really, personality wise. And this is all related to hostility. Trying to see who backs down first, who submits to who. Lions do it. It's a so-called predator thing. Look at that. That's all that is. And when there's a bunch of them, they'll all do that and fight. They'll size each other up, and some of them will fight. And then they'll establish rank in the pack. That's crazy. They'll do it if it's just one-on-one and in large packs. They just do this non-stop. Have these little conflicts and tests. Who can dominate who? Extremely hostile. Their whole nature is, that's all they know. All they know is hostility and violence. These things don't know nothing about being. The times when they're not violent and it seems as if they're playing, dumb much don't know what they're doing. You're just doing something that feels good, like rolling on the grass. Yeah, the grass feel good on your back, you know. It's not that often you get grass rubbing on your back or whatever. Stupid mutt rolling around. People look at them and think, oh, look, it's such a nice-hearted creature. It's having fun. It's like, no, get out of here. They don't think, they're not sophisticated enough to be good. That's what makes us human. The people still really don't get that. But you know what? It seemed to me like other animals are good, man. I was looking at this video. Let me see if I can pull this up. Over there in China. Oh, yeah, I think I can get it off. Because this video is pretty much going viral. Yeah, here it is. Let's see if I can get the... No, we use that one. Well, is that it? No, it's not. This one. Yep. Now this is why is it playing music? Okay. A sloth. I don't know where. I think it's in China. These things are in China or Japan or something. Somewhere in Asia, definitely. If I'm not mistaken. Sloths. Now, the title is Mother Sloth Thanks Man for Giving Her Baby Back. And, of course, you can decide if that's what the sloth is actually doing. At least that's what it looks like it's doing. Or something like that. In either case, that's not dog behavior. You know? Like I said, you know, natural animals, they behave different. They behave different. They get better composure. They're not all wiggling around like a big maggot, sniffing everything and, you know, just acting like a big parasite, like a big maggot, like brainless. Yeah. I don't trust that. If you don't act like an animal, you're not an animal. You know, you got to walk like it. All right. Shout out to Mike Midwest. Anybody I may have missed. Yeah, and it's just too bad that so many people out in the world who can't see how degenerate dogs actually are. That's a constant annoyance. I stay annoyed at that. Like, Lord, what more do these things have to do to turn you off? I can't think of a worse or more hideous looking face in behavior, in everything. Like, you're looking at behavior. Like, what more do they have to do? They ripping people apart. And make no mistake, there's very few injuries that can compare to severe dog attack injuries. Very few injuries. The only thing I can think of is maybe being the target of a heavy firearms. Heavy firearms, AKs or choppers. But dog attacks, and even then, people usually, they're not in a bad condition as a dog attack. Dog attacks are the worst. Top of that, all the infections, man, please get them out of here. Get them out of here. It's pretty much the only thing help soothe and relieve the frustration. Knowing that we're doing something. To get rid of a common problem. It's getting hot, people. These people are about to start bringing their dogs out. Right about now, you're going to have to keep the protection tight. I'm going outside, and I'm not even going to tell y'all, but I'm well armed, and I'm going to record the situation. If anything goes down, I'm going to be armed and recording the situation. And this is a hot spot for whatever reason. This area where I live, it's a hot spot for dogs. They can come at me if they want to. It'll be all the way on and popping. Oh, yes, good morning. Yeah, it's 1:10 a.m. my time. Right. Yeah, that's, it's crazy how much information we've compiled over the years about dogs eating their owners, as somebody pointed out, eating their vomit, and feces and urine and the contamination. Stuff that people have not heard about. I read the comments. A lot of people find my old channel. Seem like they find that channel fast or first. And they're more likely to leave comments. I guess because it's a lot of shorter videos. But that's one of the things they always say. Oh, I never thought there'd be a channel like that. Never thought. But a lot of these people, man, even the dog lovers, they can relate to a lot of things we're saying. And they know it. I say all of them. All of them are willing to admit that. Because they might as well. They're online admitting it. A lot of stuff that we're talking about or that we've said about them It's right there on their own forums, on Reddit, Quora. They've, had the discussions themselves. And pretty much already validated everything that was, but for whatever reason, they still want the dog. That's a powerful whatever kind of spell that they're under, man. It's powerful. That and I can sort of understand why they would be addicted. It seems like an addiction that they're dealing with. And don't run. Stand your ground. Most of these mutants are cowardly. Most of them are cowardly. They'll attack you, but only after you run and they catch you. Whereas if you would have stood up to them and not budged, probably wouldn't attack you at all. And even when they're attacking you, a lot of them are easy to, sort of kick off or fight off. But definitely don't run, especially if there's more than one. You saw the old man the other day back down about, what is it, 3 of them? Yeah, man. I haven't even looked at any recent attacks. I've just been working too much, man. Well, not too much. Working just enough. Oh, snap. What is that? Parade brawl. Okay. Uh-oh. We gotta, wait a minute. In the world? This is pathetic, man. People be making these videos, these goofy videos, these AI videos. Dog covered in worms. What kind of nonsense is that? Let me check this out.
And we're also following developing news out of Oroville, where a woman is in critical condition tonight after reportedly being attacked by 2 dogs. Police say just before 1 o'clock this afternoon, they received a 911 call about a dog attack along Burlington Avenue near A Street. That's where officers found the victim with multiple dog bites on her neck and arms. She was airlifted via life flight to a nearby trauma center. Both dogs, identified as pit bulls, were detained by the local SPCA. We'll bring you updates on this story as we get them.
I bet they were hers. They always conceal, well, they usually conceal it. Oh, snap. Usually conceal it when it's their own dog. Which is kind of pathetic. It's kind of pathetic. And why is it that, like, every dog owner, especially owners of pit bulls, they're, like, most definitely degenerate. They're gonna be degenerate. Man, these truck drivers are insane. What in the world is this? Handler survives dog attack. Wait a minute. This looks funny. That thumbnail looks funny. Here go these goofy handlers. He's the handler. Okay. How's he the handler? That's clearly dominant behavior. Clearly dominant behavior. He's just a wuss. He all sissified. Yeah. You don't let no dog behave like that.
Damn. He's in it. He's like survival mode right now.
Okay. YouTube is, you know, they're kind of, they have a thing with dogs. I don't know if he harms the dog. Oh, that's actually the end of the video. Well, he closed the door. He closed it, locked the dog in there.
It's a weird one.
Yeah, buddy. He saw just how deranged these things
If
actually
you guys have
are.
any context
But he knew.
on this, let me know. But let's just go by what's happening here. So the dog's on leash. This other dude sits down, comes in, looks at the guy. It's like, whatever. And then he definitely directs his eye contact and energy towards the guy in the right. A couple things I noticed is, like, as he looks at him, like, ears up, the direct eye contact, like, looking right at him as he moves in. See how he just invades the space? He's being a little bullyish, but the reason is, somewhere along this dog's life, people have tolerated this behavior. So the guy's, like, petting him, looking at him. I don't know if he's trying to get the leash. So look at this. So he's here.
That's why I hate dogs. And people who assume that everybody likes this, having their personal space invaded. Wow. Wow.
Here, and watch this motion back. He moved back, and what did the dog do? Took more space. Okay? And now look at his body. He's starting to come back this way. As he's doing that, look at this dude giving direct eye contact. He's warning him, saying, I claim your space and I have you back. Don't touch me and don't move forward. Now the guy's with his left arm. So now the guy's starting to push on him. Yeah, push, push, push. To the dog, he's correcting some animal that he sees weaker than him and pushing him away, where the dog believes he's the more dominant or he's the one who's stronger than him. Guy actually did a pretty good job here. First of all, this dude, bitch, by the way, running away in the scenario, not helping out. Continue on. This guy did a really good job of dealing with this. He survived pretty well.
Man. I mean, don't it dawn on you, like in moments like this, don't it dawn on you how dumb you were to trust it in the first place? I was thinking about what was it? Yeah, Jacqueline Duran earlier. And I asked, I'm like, didn't it dawn on her, like, wow, look at what being a dog lover did to me, you know? Look at what being in love with dogs did to my face. How could that not run through your mind, you know? But yet she went right back to being a dog lover. That's next. But, you know, she was fishing for money, too. That's probably a big part of her money grab. She understands that dog lovers most people are dog lovers. And they'll give her a lot of money. But no. I don't even think that's it. She still loves dogs. She wouldn't be able to be around them like that. That's crazy. Well, that's a powerful spell these people are under. And Brooklyn Curry, Jacqueline Duran, they all knew there's no way you can grow up in a digital world and not see these videos. They've seen these videos and they just take the chance anyway. So the modern era is the craziest era ever. I can sort of give a pass to people born before the internet. Let's say, 80s, 90s, even 70s. Wasn't too familiar with how often dog attacks happen. Statistics probably not really compiled. Sort of give them a pass. But these people born in 2000 and onward, and these are the biggest dog lovers. Growing up with lifelong access to the same videos we have access to, yet turning out to be die-hard nutters. We're up against a powerful force, man. We are up against a powerful brainwashing mechanism that I don't, it's superior to us We bring in the truth, but man, we don't captivate people the way this nuttery does, really. I mean, once we snap out of it, it's far more powerful. But man, I'm feeling doubtful. You look at look at these nutters jumping in oceans and wrestling alligators. You out of your mind? That's just a lost pet. You're supposed to tell yourself immediately, I'll just go to the shelter. It's only about $50 and get you another dog. No, these jokers, they allow themselves to be attached to these things. And that's how they get you. That's how the dog industry gets you. Right. Yeah. It's still like a waste of time being nice to them. It's a waste of time. And, for what? If they'll turn on the people who raised them, why wouldn't they turn on you, a guest? Yeah, I don't want to pet your dog. I don't want to come inside your home. Like I said, you heard that lady? These people expect you to pet their dog. They most certainly do. If they have a dog, no matter what size, if you come into their home, they want you to pet their dog. You better pet their dog. Like, I don't want to offend anybody, so it's best not to be friends with them. See, dog lovers, they hear me say that. They know it makes sense. And it's the right thing to do. It's much better than going around offending a bunch of dog lovers. No, I'm not coming inside your home. No, I'm not coming inside your home. Like, come on. I did give it some thought. I wasn't just, I hate dogs, let me make a channel. I gave it some thought. Now, I knew it made sense. All the sense in the world. All right, I'm falling asleep from, I think, chamomile and passion flower. Big shout out to all of you able to join this live stream. And I hope you can all join me on the next. Should be public as we continue with this crusade.